I'm back.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Scapolitano Show, guys. We are finally here. This is the first episode of the What If Multiverse Star Wars series, only on the Scapolitano Show, guys. Thank you for so much for the love on all my what ifs. You guys really like them so much, and I'm so happy that you guys do. It's so fun making them. It really is, with the stories and with my two ultimate favorite characters, Anakin and, of course, Ahsoka Tano. A lot of you guys have asked before we get into the what if. This episode is called The Beginning, because it's like the pilot episode. This episode is going to be very slow, very laid back, because you have to have a storytelling to it. So I'm trying to tell the story with episode 1, and then 7 more episodes for this season. You know, what is this multiverse about? What is the world between worlds about? You know, this is all going to be a story of what's out there, the villains, you know, in this time frame. You know, we don't really know what time frame we're in because we have no idea. It's going to be a very interesting series, so I hope you guys enjoy this series. There's definitely more what ifs coming from me. Don't worry, I have a lot of what ifs written down that still have to be written. Just getting ideas and what makes sense, because sometimes people do what ifs and they really don't make much sense of it. And it's like, no, they wouldn't do that. Like, I know my character Ahsoka, and I know my character Anakin, like Omega and stuff like that. So, yeah. But I did a video on my channel, just me talking about posters, the merch for this what if series. Please let me know what you guys want. Pins, posters, etc. Me on a billboard screen, I'll do it. Just holding up the what if sign. And a lot of you guys have asked if there will be a part 4 and part 5 to the what if Ahsoka pulled Anakin out of the world between worlds portal. And the answer is yes. This is the multiverse series that will follow Anakin and Ahsoka. Both of their stories will continue, and characters from different shows and a lot more other shows. This is episode 1, so I really, really hope you guys love it like I enjoyed writing it. Let me know what you guys think and everything. So sit back, relax, grab your milk, and grab your cookies, because if you're listening in to the Scapolitano Show, the What If series. Plain noises, hatch door opens. We're here, Obi-Wan says. What are we doing on Tatooine, Obi-Wan? Anakin says nervously. Anakin, why are you so nervous? Ahsoka says confused. I don't like sand. It gets everywhere, and I hate the feel of it. Anakin says, goosebumps running down his spine. Ahsoka chuckles. You got a problem. You got a problem with that, Snips? Oh no, Anakin. Stop scaring me before the Sand Master comes and gets me. Anakin's face turns red. If you guys are done playing, we have to have a game plan to close these portals before things start to get out of control, Obi-Wan says, grabbing his beard. Master. I think it's already out of hand when Ahsoka over here pulled me out of the portal, Anakin says. Yes, that is so, Obi-Wan says, folding his arms. But I would have done the same as Ahsoka did, Obi-Wan says. What do you mean, Master? Anakin says, confused. I'm Mustafar. I chopped your legs off, and you burned. But the dark side was so strong with you, I thought you were lost, Obi-Wan says, with his eyes tearing up. Anakin and Ahsoka looked at each other and felt Obi-Wan's sadness. I really think Master Obi-Wan really cut himself off from the Force and the Jedi when the Jedi fell, Ahsoka says, whispering to Anakin. I agree, Snips. But who wouldn't? Everything you know as a Jedi, and suddenly it's taken away from you in an instant. And the clones turn on you. Your brothers, they fought beside us, just turned. and they say they had chips in their heads. I just don't get it. Anakin sighs. But let's keep going. We're behind. Anakin turns to Ahsoka, nods his head, and they keep walking. How much farther? My feet are getting tired, and I think I have sand everywhere, Ahsoka says angrily. Ha ha! That's what you get, Snips, for making fun of me earlier, Anakin says, chuckling. We're here, Obi-Wan says. This is where you've been living, Obi-Wan? Anakin says, putting his finger on his chin. I had a mission here that Master Yoda gave me before the Clone Wars ended. So is the job done, Obi-Wan? Ahsoka says. No, not yet, at least. Then maybe we can help you, Obi-Wan. Like old times, Anakin says, smiling. No. That's okay. Thank you. I have my mission, and you have yours, Obi-Wan says. Let's get some rest. It's been a long journey so far, and more of it to come, I presume. Obi-Wan touching his beard. The next day comes around. So who's this Thrawn? Obi-Wan says. And why does he want you to protect his homeworld of Chilla? He is an admiral in the Empire, one of the highest ranks. So why can't the Empire help him? Anakin and Ahsoka both looked at each other. He is right, Anakin says. From what you guys told me and what I'm seeing, the Empire grows stronger every day. I think he's scared, Ahsoka jumps in to say. Anakin, when Thrawn was telling us, he sounded scared. He was whispering. He doesn't want the Empire to know, because if they do, they'll wipe out his people. Ahsoka is right, Obi-Wan says. Where is Thrawn now, Ahsoka? Obi-Wan says. I think he said he was going to Lothal and deal with rebels. So what I'm thinking, you and Anakin go to Lothal to see what's going on over there, and see if any of the rebels know anything, and I'll go to Chilla. It's in the unknown regions of the world. I don't know much about Chilla. The Jedi never went there. Chilla is their own world, Obi-Wan says. Then let's do it. Ahsoka and I will go to Lothal, and Master, you'll go to Chilla, Anakin says, nodding his head. Ahsoka putting her hand on her head. Anakin, Obi-Wan just said that. I know, but I skipped to the mission faster than Obi-Wan, Anakin says, smirking. Then let's go. There's an extra ship out in the shipping dock, Obi-Wan says. Anakin and Ahsoka and Obi-Wan walk to the extra ship. Here, take this. It's an old comlink. Obi-Wan throws it at Anakin. If any come to danger or interfere with the timeline, don't engage. Unless you have to. Understood? Yes, Master, Anakin and Ahsoka said together. Good. We'll meet back here when we're done with the research. May the Force be with you both. Always. Obi-Wan says, running up the ramp. And the ship takes off. May the Force be with you, Master, Anakin says. Please be safe, Obi-Wan. Anakin and Ahsoka get on their ship and head to Lothal. There's no blockade over Lothal. I wonder why, Ahsoka says. Maybe they freed it? Anakin says, shrugging his shoulders. But we must be careful, Ahsoka says. Okay. Yes, Master. I got it, Ahsoka says, nodding her head. They land on the grounds of Lothal, the wind howling, the clouds shaped like pillows. The mountains are in the clouds. Lothal feels different, Ahsoka says, frowning. Why would you say that, Snips? I don't know. It feels weird. Anakin and Ahsoka begin walking into town. They hear cheering. So this is Lothal? They sure know how to party, Anakin says, giggling. Why are they celebrating? We gotta ask someone. Excuse me? Why are you guys celebrating? Ahsoka asked a lady with a nice Lothal lieutenant. Because Lothal is free Free, I say. The lady kisses Ahsoka and Anakin on the cheeks. Ugh, what was that about? Anakin says, and why did she kiss us? Ugh. Let's keep looking around and see what else there is that we can find. People are cheering, yelling, screaming. Ahsoka and Anakin start walking through the crowd. Everyone yelling in happiness, people chanting, "The Empire's gone! The Empire's gone! Died Palpatine! Died Palpatine!" That explains the blockade situation. Why no ships were in orbit, Anakin says. Get down! A ship flies over the city streets. Whose ship is that? I don't know. Not one of ours, I presume. So what do we do now, Snips? Let's see what else we can find out here, Anakin. Anakin and Ahsoka walk around the streets of Lothal. They see a tower outside the town. This tower is huge. I wonder what can be in there, Anakin says. Ahsoka and Anakin check out the tower. The same tower that Ezra was living in. Someone must be living here. There's all these helmets. This helmet is painted. These are colors? The colors of someone I know. Ahsoka says, touching her chin. I know these colors. I would put that down if I were you. Ahsoka turns around. Sabine? Ahsoka? What are you doing here? Right back at you. Ahsoka and Sabine smiled at each other and went in for a hug. It's good to see you again, Ahsoka, after what happened. I didn't know if I would see you again, Sabine said. Well, a lot has happened, Ahsoka shrugging her shoulders. Like? Ahsoka! Anakin screams, ignites his lightsaber. Who are you, Mandalorian? Anakin, put down your lightsaber. It's all right. We're friends. Oh. Okay. Nice armor. Thanks, Sabine said, smiling, and not knowing who this person is. Sabine, this is my master, Anakin Skywalker. The Anakin Skywalker? One of the best Jedis in the Clone Wars and soldiers in the Republic? I learned about him with Kanan and Ezra, and of course, Imperial Academy. How is Ezra? Ahsoka paused before telling Sabine about the portals. There's been a lot going on, Ahsoka. Sabine and Ahsoka exchanged stories. Now it makes sense why Anakin is here. Ezra pulled you out of the portal and saved you. Then you opened back the portal and got Anakin out of the portal. You messed with time. Plus Obi-Wan too. His timeline is out of sorts also. Did you guys close the portal? I think we did. When we left and went into Obi-Wan's portal? This is a lot, Sabine says, shrugging her shoulders, having her hand on her head. But we have to make sure the portal is closed. The main one. If not, then anyone could go in there. I can help you guys. But I'm not coming with. I promised Ezra I would bring him home, and that's my mission. Anakin and Ahsoka nod to Sabine in agreement. Here are their coordinates to where the temple was that Ezra closed and everything disappeared. Kanan led us there, and that's when the wolf vanished, Sabine said. Thank you, Sabine. And when I'm done with this, I'm coming to help you bring Ezra home, Ahsoka says, Sabine nodding her head back. Nice meeting you, Anakin. Hope to see you again. Well, I don't know. Once we enter the portal, I'll have to go back in the portal that Ahsoka pulled me out of. To keep the timeline, of course, the same. Anakin says, waving goodbye to Sabine. See you guys later. Sabine vanishes into the Lothal moons. Anakin and Ahsoka head to the coordinates that Sabine gave them. I don't see anything. Anakin says, be patient, Anakin. Listen. The howling in the wind. The feel of the force around this place. This is where the temple is. The temple is not. You can't see the temple. But you have to feel the temple, Master. Feel it through the Force. Touch this stone right here. Ahsoka closing her eyes. And you can feel it, circling it through the world. Wow, Snips. That was good. Who taught you that? Master, I've grown from all your teachings and learning from other Jedis. I've learned to be on my own for a while after the Clone Wars. And things were just simpler back then. But when I left the Order, I went soul searching. I searched who I was as a person and as a Jedi. I cut myself out from the Force after the Clone Wars, just to be in hiding. But I learned so much on my own, Master. But from your teachings, of course. Thank you. Anakin chuckles, smirks. No, Snips. Thank you for being an awesome student. They both share a smile to each other, and the Lethal moon's moving. It gets dark, back to the light. Gets dark, back to the light. Ahsoka, turn around, Anakin says, panicking. 3 wolves are behind Ahsoka and Anakin. 1 gray, 1 black, and white one. The white one is a really big one. He's the leader. Doom, the white says. Who's Doom? Ahsoka, Anakin asks. That's Kanan's real name, Caleb Doom. He used Kanan to disguise himself when the Clone Wars ended. Doom. Can you take me through time? Ahsoka asked the wolf. The wolf paused for a moment and bent down so Ahsoka could get on him, on his back. The black wolf did the same one for Anakin. Ahsoka was riding a loth wolf, and Anakin a black one, going into the lights of Lothal. Of the Knights of Lothal. I see them, sir, and they're on wolves. Interesting. Keep an eye on them. Don't let them out of your sight. You got it, boss. Good. But you can call me Ren. Dun dun dun! The Knights of Ren are in the What If. Ooh. Don't be jealous. Don't hate, okay? But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. I hope you enjoyed the dialogue between Obi-Wan and Anakin. Obi-Wan feels so bad when he left Anakin there on Mustafar. You get some storytelling with Sabine. Sabine's off to find Ezra, and Ahsoka will join her when she's done with this mission. There's so much going on in this episode. Ahsoka riding a loth wolf. Like, who saw that coming? I did. And Anakin riding a loth wolf. But he's riding a black one, so does that mean he's a dark side user? No, I'm just kidding with you guys. Maybe. You never know. But yeah, the Knights of Ren have entered the building. They're keeping a close eye on these two. But who sent them? What's more to come for Anakin and Ahsoka's story? What If Multi-Series Part 2 is coming soon. The episode is called Shadows. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the What If Part 1 of the story of the multiverse. There's so much more characters that I have coming. I'm sorry that my voices are not good. I know, I wish I could have Ashley and Matt and everybody just join me in this What If, but I can't. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Please subscribe down below to the YouTube channel. I forgot to say that in the beginning. But be kind to one another, guys. And let me know what you guys think about merch. I really want to get your guys' opinion on it. Thank you so much for all the love. Part 2, Episode 2, I shall say, of the What If Multiverse series is coming. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for all the love and support on the others. More What Ifs coming. Thank you so much. Be kind to one another, guys, and may the Force be with you all, always. Bye!
In my life, find people who need your help, you help them. No matter what.